Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Just 1 second. My music is a little bit loud in my ears, so it may be loud for you too. Do you see my camera? Because it is saying, or I don't see it on. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let me first deal with the music before I do the introduction. I am having a really Oh, that's too quiet. A really discombobulated day. My name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a commercial food photographer, stylist, and author. And every single Saturday, we sit and we chat here for an hour and a half, and we plan our week or a month, or some people do recipe or meal prep planning. Some people do chores, whatever. We hang out for an hour and a half and have a good time. Today, I am setting up my month of April in my Jibun Techo business days. If you're watching, come say hi in chat. Let me know what you are working on today. Yeah, so normally when I'm doing my monthly setup, I have my color scheme all set up. I know what recipes I'm developing for the month, so I can plunk those into my schedule. I have a lot of stuff that I do off camera to get ready for the on camera setup. Well, because I've spent March pretty much sick, than usual, under the weather, um, I have none of that done today. I barely had enough time to grab the sticker tabs, like some of the stickers that I use every single month. The links are in the description. Um, yeah, I'm just so under the weather. I started my new biologic on Tuesday, and it takes 2 to 16 weeks before noticing an improvement. That's like a long time frame. So I'm hoping, here's crossing fingers, that I'm one of the lucky people who start seeing an improvement within the next 2 weeks, because I don't know how much longer I can deal with this absolute soul-crushing fatigue where it's like I do the bare minimum that I can get done every day. And that's it. Okay, yeah, I'm looking for April. It's like, what am I even doing here? So, I completely fell out of my planners all of last week. I'm gonna do I didn't do any deco in my days whatsoever for March. I didn't get my flips filmed, nothing. March was a nothing month. I mean, I got the bare minimum of stuff I needed to get done for work, but anything extra did not get done. And even with my 2 week staycation that I'm just finishing up on, that did not help with getting my energy back. I still feel like I've been run over multiple times, and I'm waking up. So I wake up and I feel pretty good upon waking up. And then by 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere around there, I am hitting a wall. And anything that I wanted to get done for the day, it's like, nope, that is not happening today. What? That's a no. Do I have another page in here? No, I am done with this book. Okay, do I have another one? That is the question. Oh, this My Ideas book served me well. I think I have one. I think I have to order more. I do. Yes, this is my last Ideas book. I use this for people who are new. This is like a brain dump or scratch paper or whatever for each month, and I add a freely tab just so it's color corresponded. Is that the right wording. The colors correspond, colors, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. With the rest of the tabs that I use. So freely. Anyways, I don't know how today is going to go. Hello, Solange. It's been a long time. Oh, these are different. How are things going? I'm managing. Yes, this is different. You can add page numbers now. Whoa! And this is from the same ideas book. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but this is great. So yeah, I am managing as best I can under the circumstances. Is the best way to put it. How are you doing? Do you still have stuff still stressful on your end? Is things? It's nice to see you too again. I have missed you. For the last month or so, I've been wondering how you're doing. I've been wondering how things are going with your family. Just generally, yeah, I've been thinking about you a lot. So, I hope things are starting to settle somewhat. I know it's been a really stressful, not ideal situation, and I think I just dropped something on the floor. But I'm hoping I did. Oh, whoops. Hopefully I don't knock my camera. I'm hoping, things are starting to normalize. Thank you, Solange. For those who are watching on replay and not paying attention to the chat, Solange is saying that it's nice to see me again. Feeling is very much mutual. So yeah, today is going to be a bit of a free-for-all. That's not the right word. It's going to be a little bit. Solange is saying that yes, it's been much better. That's good to hear. Very happy to hear that. As I have, I'm doing as much as I can during the next hour and a half to get everything set up for the month, and I'm sure I'm going to have a lot that I have to do afterwards off camera, because there's normally an hour of prep that goes into my month that people don't see on camera, and this might not work. See if this stays on. I'm going to do these date tabs later. Put this up here. Okay, put this aside. The dogs are good. The dogs are very, very good. Except for, so here's a story. First of all, I'm going to say Ziggy is fine. Before I start this story, it all ended well. So Archer, when he's not feeling well, he's a big baby, and he will let you know he's not feeling well. Ziggy, on the other hand, sometime in the last couple of weeks, somehow, we have no idea how it happened, Ziggy got a puncture wound behind his left shoulder blade. Enough of a puncture wound where I could stick the tip of my pinky finger into it. But just the tip, right? It was the edges were very clean and smooth. Thankfully, it wasn't jagged. It didn't tear anything, but something punctured him. We did not know. And then suddenly we noticed that he's bleeding. It could have been he wouldn't let us touch his side for a few days, so we think he was living with this puncture wound, and it was clean enough that it had closed itself before it was. This is our suspicions that because it was such a clean puncture wound that it had closed itself, and so it wasn't bleeding out, and he just didn't want us to touch him. And then suddenly it had opened and it was bleeding, and we're like, Ziggy, when did this happen? How long have you had it? What the heck, dude? Thankfully, from when their Yeah, yeah, Solange. Thankfully, from when both of their tumors, benign tumors, burst earlier this year, we still had antibacterial soap to be able to rinse it out. So I grabbed a syringe and I just irrigated it for like 15 minutes with soapy bacterial warm water. Got it as clean as I could. We waited, we phoned the vet in the morning, and then by the time, like in the morning when we phoned the vet to see if, like, obviously he needed antibiotics, but we didn't know because it was so clean. Like sometimes these wounds, you just want to keep them open and let them drain on their own and close on their own, and that's just the best thing for them after making sure they're properly debrided. Um, but hang on once here. By the time, and this is why we suspect that it had closed and then just suddenly reopened, in the morning, it had closed again overnight. So we had to send a couple pictures of it to the vets. They took a look. They didn't need to see him. They prescribed a week's worth of antibiotics, and it was good. But yeah, Ziggy, if he's hurt, he will not tell you that there is something wrong. And he's a tough dog, and being a tough dog is not necessarily a good thing. Because, yeah, I'm like, Ziggy, when there's something wrong, you need to tell us. Like, dude, when did this happen? And we feel like such bad dog parents because we have no idea when it happened. But there was no blood until there was blood, and he didn't complain. So what do you do in those circumstances? But yeah, I mean, Easter Monday. Everything was good. It worked out in the end. He's fine. We're all fine. It's a funny story now, and also it's a little bit scary because, um, yeah, like dog, you need to let us know. Solange, because I'm putting a Nomic's birthday in the calendar right now. When is your birthday? If you don't mind telling me, you can if you don't want me to know, no big deal. But I would like to know when your birthday is. So it's the Nomic's birthday on the 12th. It's my Kid 2's and my friend Jenny's birthday on the 16th. Kid 2's not really a kid anymore. Kid 2 will be 25 this year. So, yeah. Tristan and Jenny's B-Day. And on the 26th is my partner's birthday. And on the 30th is one of my best friends, Bonnie's birthday. There's a lot of birthdays this month. 9th of December. Awesome. Put this in here. December 9. Solange's birthday. Cool. Thank you. Okay, and I have to do blood work on the 25th. Blood work. And I don't know if I'm meeting. No, Monday's a holiday. It has to be on the 8th. I don't know. I'm going to put it on the 8th. And I may have a surprise meeting on Monday. I don't know. You're an old lady? Okay, how old is old, though? I mean, you don't have to tell me. You can say it's none of my business. But people say that, and I'm like, that's not old. I'm older. Usual. Like, that's normally how these conversations go. And so, I'm just curious. You can tell me it is none of my business. Food meeting is on the 11th. And third, film something. Do I have to? Yeah, video. And the third, 44. See, yeah, I'm 48. So I don't think you're old. I'm 48, and I was about to say I'm 49, because for the last few years I've been aging myself up. Like as soon as my birthday happens, I'm like, okay, I'm 48, and then like the next day, I'm like, I'm 49 now. That's not the that's not the reality, but for the last few years my brain has been doing that, and it's the weirdest thing. So video on the 18th or on the 17th. Um, my friend's office. So Eric, office hours. I should just put webinar, but this is a better reminder for me. Okay. A live plan with me. 45 in December. I will be 49 in January. Like our birthdays are a month apart exactly. My birthday is the 9th of January. Which I think is really neat. Do I put live plan with me? I do. So for people who are new here, I'm just putting in my, I use the month out of view for the big things that are happening in the month. We look so great. We do. I was looking at, there's like a whole bunch of reminders of these actors that were like younger than I am, who looked 20 years older than I am, when they were in their 40s in the 80s. And it's just like, what is going on? Like, why are people our age? Why do we look so much younger than we are? And then there's this like TikToks going around with Gen Zers who like look a lot older than they are. And what's going on with Gen Zs? Where they're aging up. It's not all of them, but like there was this one Gen Z, and he was out with dinner or something with his older brother, and they mistook the younger Gen Z brother as the father. And the story that went along with it was like something else. Okay, recipe dev is on this day. Recipe dev. I have to put my shopping days first. So I just did shopping on the 20th, so shop. And 26th shop. So yeah, recipe dev. What am I developing on what day? I don't know yet, because I haven't filled out that calendar. I think I'm going to do that before I color this in and add the deco and stuff. I haven't even picked my color scheme for this month. I mean, I know what it is in my head, but usually I write it down first in the ideas book, anyways, whatever that is. And I am so not at all, nothing done for today. I am doing it all and flying by the seat of my pants. And let's see how much I can get done. Recipe dev. Recipe dev. And then down here. So that is all the big appointments. I say all, but it's basically almost every single day this month. I already have, and my Wednesdays I have my write-ins every week, but I don't put those in. But yeah, this is the big bird's eye view of appointments and plans for this month. I think that's everything. Yes. Okay, I'm putting. I'm gonna grab this. Jump to this for a second because I can't fill out the rest of this month until. These are gonna fall over. Just put the stack here until I've figured this out. Okay, so my color. Yes, this is right. Okay. Can't believe we're a third of the way done this year. Blows my mind. Okay, so week 3, 4. What color is my color for 947? No, that's not 947. 947. Okay, so this is week 4. Let me double check that again. I feel like this is wrong, but it's right. Week 4. Oh. Week 5. Week 6. Week 7. And week 8. I'm not really a fan of. Oh, this needs to be put back in here. Not a fan of what I did here either. I have to figure out. Okay, let me just write the stuff in first and I'll figure it out later. So, 29th, shop. Shop. Now in April, you're only working on the weekend? Really? Is there a reason? It's like, is that usual? Bake. Oh, I didn't leave enough room for writing baking. Bake. 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 Have a delivery on this Monday. And none of these recipes need prep, which is really nice. Delivery. Delivery. Do you have to make a note that I can't even pronounce this, but there's no way for me to. This is like pan fried. Needs a swap. There's no way for me to do it in the air fryer. Needs a swap. So I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm down to 8 recipes. So you arranged a test period. Ah, interesting. So on Monday I'm not baking. Magdalena's means that I am on corn and rice bed. Corn and rice bread. I'm using the wrong pen. But where did I put my pen for this? Oh, here it is. Corn and rice bread and Where was it? It's a bolo de fuba, which is another cornbread. And then that's I'm skipping. So mealy bread's another rice bread and powder bun. Oops. Mealy bread. Powder bun. So far, there are 2 recipes that I have to figure out what I'm going to do because I don't have them figured out yet for this. Solange is saying, so this is good for me to work 27 hours per week instead of 36. Oh, 27 hours a week? Yes. I approve. Not that you need my approval, but yeah. Bolo bao. Oh, bolo bao is so good. So I was having a really hard time. It's a pineapple bun. It's Hong Kong. And it's a sweet bread. A yeasted sweet bread. And I was having such a tough time with yeasted breads lately, and the curse of me no longer being able to prepare a yeasted bread. I'm not doing a cream scone because it's too dry in the air fryer, so I'm gonna do a regular scone that has more fat in it and see how that works out. And then back to the top of the list. Rote and Magdalena's. Okay, so start all over again. Corn and rice bread. Bolo de fuba. Mealy bread. Powder bun. Which is basically just a scone. The powder bun. I feel like it's misrepresenting itself. Lemon. Chocolate scone. Sorry that I didn't do all this beforehand. This is like the really tedious, boring part of my job that really nobody wants to see. And then we're back to corn and rice. And I will color these in later. Bolo de fuba. Okay, now back to this. And oh, what is my complimentary color this month? Oh, that's a question. Put this. I can't lose this. This needs to go with this. So you don't understand your week planner? Okay, so this right here is... Are you talking about this right here in my Hobonichi? This is my Hobonichi avec. And I'm hoping this is what you're talking about. So this is my recipe development schedule. And I'm just... So on each of these days, these are the recipes that I'm developing, that I will be baking those days. And if there's a change to anything, then I put a note in the margin here about what I'm changing. Like this recipe, I'm no longer developing because there's no way for me to adapt it to an air fryer. So it's off the list. And so that's note here. So this month in this cycle for breads, sweet breads, quick breads, I usually do 10 recipes per block. This block, I'm only doing 8 recipes because there's 2 that I haven't been able to narrow down for 2 different countries. And so, anyways, these are just my baking days when I'm having ingredients delivered, when I'm shopping, and what recipes I'm developing. And it just keeps a record of this is my baking schedule, and then it's about to be moved to my Jibun Techo, and that's what this is like my recipe dev. I'm about to write down what I'm developing this month, and then how many times, and then I check it off if I succeeded in those developments. You're welcome, Solange. So, and then eventually, like this will get transferred to this section, my cookbook dev, and then what exactly I'm developing on which days. And it just, and this overall, like I keep tracking here, notes from each bake. And it's basically, this is going to be like a written form of my cookbook. It has all my notes. It has things I should write about in my next cookbook. And everything written in here eventually, years and years down the line, because cookbooks take literally like years to develop. All of everything that's in here, bake times, prep times, mistakes that I made that I can write about and how to avoid them. All of that will be eventually put into a cookbook. And I did not choose my complementary color for this month. So, I'm doing what's on the opposite end of. I'm doing blue, red, yellow, violet. What should be my complementary color? I think orange. Okay. First, let's start. So orange is 969991. All of this would have been done beforehand, but I just am not having a great, fantastic time of it. 991, here we go. When do I usually put these? 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 911 is that color. Keep this out for a second. And then 946. 946. Don't want to get these mixed up. Recipe dev. Dev. Need this. So 8 recipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Wow, I didn't need that many. It doesn't seem right, but it is. Okay. So, corn and rice bread is being cooked 3 times, or baked 3 times. Corn and rice bread times 3. The bolo de fuba times 3. Times 3. Mealy bread is twice. Mealy bread times 2. Powder bun times 2. Solange is saying, today we changed to summertime. You lose 1 hour. Oh, okay, cool. So we're finally going to be back on, because we had our daylight saving 3 weeks ago. Yes. No, yeah, 3 weeks ago. Powder bun. So that's good to know. Powder bun times 2. And then the bolo bao times 2. Oh, come on. Bao times 2. The lemon and chocolate scone times 2. Wait, that doesn't seem right. That really doesn't seem right. I think I made a mistake. This is March. Nope. I guess that's what I cooked when I... Wow. Oh, no, I cooked them on 2 different days last week. That's right. I couldn't... Like, something's wrong here. But no. It's only wrong in my brain because I was so fatigued this week, I had to spread out my baking. Lemon and chocolate. And that just screwed me up. Messed up my brain. Lemon and chocolate scone times 2. Sheesh. And then Rock times 2 and Magdalena's times 2. Times 2. Is that really it? It is. Cool. So that's what I'm developing this month. And then my to-do. What do I want to have it to be my main color? Do I want it to be blue, red, or yellow? I want it to be blue. So 491. Where did I put 491? I should be here, but it's not. Okay, Jules, where did you put it? Put this away. Did I put it in here? I did. I put it in the wrong spot. Okay. Keep this out because I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know why I put that away. 491 and 555. Oh, I should have used the brown for that. Oh, I am not having a good one. Well, I am. I'm just, my brain is more scattered than typical. Okay. So, 5 to do. I'm doing my February and March flip as one video. And I'm gonna show people what happens when I'm not feeling well and how I kind of like completely fall out of my planners and show it's okay. Phil Midori said no. I'm not gonna be done that yet. Oh, I might be. I want to edit and post media journal video, media J video this month. I've had it filmed for a long time. I want to film. That's another thing as well, is I haven't set up my filming schedule for this month. Or editing. I'm going to have to do that after. Film, spoon theory, planning video. One, two, three. Do I have... Oh! Edit and post. And post. I have a watercolor video that I have 2 videos that I have filmed for like a month and haven't. Maybe 2 months now. And then maybe if I'm lucky, I will do, to get ahead, film, we'll see. And then weekly flips. See if I can get back into that. Because I'm only recipe developing 2 days a week for the next cycle, I'm hoping between hopefully my biologic kicking in and just a few other things, I'm just hoping that I can get catched up and caught up on some things. Maybe in April you're going to start to write a diary. Cool. I wish I had the ability to do that. It's not really so much the ability as it is, I don't know what to write about. Like, I write 2 or 3 sentences about my day every day, except for the past couple weeks. I've not, like, it's like I've been barely making to-do lists. So I hope that goes well for you. 491 476. Just now sketching out my color scheme, or not sketching it out, but putting it in. I also have to pick colors for a year, because I still have to do that and make my supply shop for that to process everything. See, yeah, if when I was in trauma therapy and had a lot to process as a result of that, I kept a journal, and I journaled pretty much daily, like at least a page, sometimes 2. But now that I don't have any big stressors aside from illness. I do in my health and fitness journal, I do at least once or twice a week, I do have some longer thoughts that I journal about in my health and fitness journal. So it's not that I'm not journaling. And then I journal at the end of every week, except for the past couple weeks. You need to try, yeah. I found when I had a lot of upheaval in my life and a lot of change, journaling was absolutely vital for me to be able to process all of that. So, and I know that if I had another period like that, 476, I would absolutely be journaling again. So, blue, red starts with 761. So yeah, I should not, in those circumstances, it would be an absolute, this is how I'm going to survive that type situation. 856, I think it's this one. Yes, 856. April is like my spring flowery colors. And then 837. So 761. Almost feels like when I did Christmas, except for the colors, a couple colors are different. 761, 856, and 837. Yes, I can read that. And then yellow, 090. Oh, this might be a little bit too... No, it's good. May I want to do all yellow, but I have to buy a bunch of supplies for it because I don't have enough. 555. Ooh, this is very lemon. Yes, that is very lemon. And then 098, which is more of like an avocado? No, that's not it. I wouldn't really consider this yellow. It's more like a military khaki type thing situation. Okay, so 090, 055, 098. And then violet. 623. I think this might be it. Nope. 623, are you it? Nope. Come on, you have to be it. Yes, 623. And then 606. Oh, come on out. I need room. 623. 606. No, 606. And 636. Come on. 636. Where's my pen? Okay. 63. 606. Come on. And 636. And then orange. 991. Where did I put you? Right here. Yep. Do I need to put it 1 over or 2 over? 991. 946. Oh, what happened? I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can make you see. Do you see it like it has little bumpy bumps on it? Let me put it against a piece of white paper. That might help. Oh, come on. No, it's just going dark because our color balance. That's weird. Let's see if I can fix that. It's like, yeah, there's like a... That's really weird. It's like cake. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I notice that last time? Weird. Because I was using the other... No, I was using this end. So weird. Okay. Sorry about that. And 977. Okay. That orange is a little bit too autumn and not enough spring. But I think it will do. Orange. 991. It's only an accent color, so I'll use it sparingly. 946. And 977. So that is my colors for the month. And now it's time to add deco and color in this so I can actually see everything. Let me clean up my work area a bit. Don't need this anymore. I will figure out how I want to decorate that later. Put that back. Okay, so Monday is a statutory. Put these back up on here. Wait a minute. Where does this pen go? Right here. Oh, I still have to put the day stickers on here. I'll do that after. I really need to decorate this before putting date stickers and setting up my month page. I also have to figure out what my word for April is going to be. Okay, so Monday, I don't need these, is a statutory holiday. So that's 5. That's not 5. That's not 5. I'm going to go through this as 5. And it gets outlined as N79. And then the recipe development days. There's the putty. E310, is it? Is it? I suddenly forget. Yes, it is. So, recipe dev. Recipe dev. It's my priority for these days. It's the thing I will do, and then if I have no energy for anything else, then it will not happen. I gotta add so many like birthday things, and I can't wait to like add stickers to this page. Okay, now I have to outline it with 992. This is always my favorite part of either setting up my weeks or my months, is adding the color and the deco. And like this month, March, is going to probably go down as one of my favorite setups. It's just perfect for me. It's one of my favorites. Oh, don't do that, Jules. Okay, and then social media is GG010 in the Hoo dual brush pen. Plan with me. Video. I think there's a deadline on this day too. There is. I'm just gonna right here. I'm gonna put PPOC, and I'll know what that is. Deadline color. I think that's 8. Right here. Color this in. Okay. Next. Oh, I have to outline my social media stuff. Not next. At 60. I have one up here. 65. Sure. Oh, it is 65. Okay. And right here. Next, meetings. Colors of meetings. MG020, I need that. That's not it, it's a blue lid. There we go. Meeting. And meeting. And meeting. Yeah. And the outline for that is N75. I have that out. That's not it. Here it is. This is actually a day off from clients, and it should be a different color. Meeting is secondary. But I've already colored it in. Okay. Day off from clients. I don't have that color left anymore, so 3. We'll see if I can eke a little bit out. If not, I'm going to use 5. This is a close enough color. Oh, I can get a little bit. Day off from clients. And the outline for that is N57. Well, and then the personal stuff is LCG in the koi coloring brush. I think it's this one. Pretty sure. Yeah. So, my monthly blood work, which is actually I have to get my monthly and my quarterly. So I have 3 standing orders, which is like repetitive blood work that I have to get done. I have 1 monthly, then a different one that's quarterly, and then a different one that is half a year. And so, like, the quarterly and the half a year. So the quarterly is like I have to get my monthly and my quarterly, and then the half a year one is all 3 of them. And it's really confusing sometimes for the lab. Is there any other personal days? No. But I want to highlight Bonnie's birthday on that day. And highlight Tristan and Jenny's birthday on that day. And highlight Anomic's birthday and shopping. Highlight Andrew's birthday and shopping. When I have more than one event on a day, I highlight ones that are not the main events, just to make sure I don't miss them. So, that is that, and now let's add some decoration after I tidy up a bit. And I doubt I'll have time to add my date stickers during the stream, and that's fine. Clean some stuff up here. Let's start off, oh shoot, with, not these. These are for something else. I think it's this book I want. Yes, it is. So, even though blue is like a summer color, you know what, actually, I want this one. I want to see if I have one sheet that that has a bit of all these colors that I can use. Like, this is I've sorted all my stickers according to color scheme. So it's going to help me use them more, and it's... Okay. These are food ones, though. That's winter. That's doctor stuff. And then move that to my bag. It's not going to be in this. It's not going to... I do have some birthday stuff in here I want to use, so... So, let's start with adding some deco for birthdays. Birthday... and... birthday... It's too bad... I'm baking on so many birthday, on every single birthday, I'm baking, and it's like, oh, I mean, Andrew's really the only person. My youngest, I may be able to convince him to come pick up some baking that day. But Anomic lives far away, my friend Bonnie lives far away. But I find it interesting that all the birthdays this month are on Tuesdays or Fridays. Oh, you take care too, Solange. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm really happy to hear that things are starting to not be as stressful, even though I'm certain there's still some stress. Hopefully, I'll see you next week. Next week will be, you're 9 hours ahead of me. So 1 p.m., 10 p.m., 2200 hours, 22 o'clock, 2200 would be next week. So I hope to see you then. Okay, let's see if there might be a good all-around colors in here. These are all, I mean, this would work, but they're all puffy stickers. And I don't, I mean, the theme is right, because it's spring. Spring has sprung. But I don't know. I don't know that I want puffy. I'm gonna put it there. I also need a bunny rabbit. Do I have one? I mean, it's Alice in Wonderland. Let any of these bunnies work for Easter? Sorry, you can't see. Let me... Well, these are not really Easter-y. That's not really Easter-y. Ooh, that bunny will work. That bunny will work for Easter. So let's put you right here. That's cute. What about... Okay, I already went in there, and that's where these came from. I'm going to put this here so I don't forget where it came from in case I don't want to use it. I think these are all space-related. Oh no, there might be something in here. An entire page that will work. These are all sticky club stickers. Nope, that's... That might work. I mean, I'm not really crazy about these stickers. But I think this is actually a better option. I'll be using these a lot this time around. These might work. Oh. I think I'm going to use this one. I mean, thank you. Love to you too, Solange. I think this one is actually the contender because we got showers happening this month, and I think this is it. This would work. Sorry, it's like all shadowy. My white balance is going, yep, no. This is, because there's going to be lots of rain and sun, and this is definitely... I should not close this because I'm not sure this was in here. I will put this aside. Oh no. Okay, I just had big, huge tumble. So I'm not paying attention to stuff. And I knocked over a bunch of planners. Okay, you know what? I will remember planets. This goes back to the planets for the ones I don't use. So, let's put her here. And I know some of these I will be able to use in the week section. Oh, this is so cute. Sundays, I never put anything in. So she can go here. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can adjust my light to make this better. This is like, there we go. Is that, oops, don't knock it over, Jules. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Let me adjust this overhead light. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm dying. I feel like skipping ahead and adding these to the week section that's going to have these colors. I'm going to put this one. I mean, I never use these calendars, and I don't know why I'm afraid to cover them up. Oh. I have to put my biologic day. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 23rd. Let me just double check that. And I have to make that a big color as well, so I don't forget. So all new, this new one is like different. Yes, the 23rd. Biologic. And let me put the deadline color on that, which is 8. Otherwise, I might forget to inject myself. And then afterwards, it's every 12 weeks. It's not monthly like my old one. So, actually, I want to put this... Oh, let's put it here. Okay. I want to put you here. And I never planned anything else on... Let's do this, I think. No, I feel really weird going over lines, and I did it last month. And I know lots of people do it, but it's really difficult for my brain to do that. This camera is so cute. Got some apples. Let's put you here. And I need to keep, in case, I like to keep at least 2 of these squares with these ones. I think I'll do it empty in case I start writing something new, and so I can enter my word count. I don't have any plans to start a new novel this month, but you never know. My brain might wake up one day and have a novel completely written. Recipe dev, so let's do some food. Over the lines. Okay. I need to account for deco when I do those things. I want to put this basket here. And how can I So if I do plan something for the 24th, if I put that here, there'll be enough room to write something in. It's just, I have to leave enough room, is basically the rule. Oh, okay, that is hovering. Shoot. I did not leave myself enough room. Let's do this. Layer that sticker. Add some flowers here, making sure to leave enough room in case add something. This is like tragedy. Do I keep these for the weekly section? This is like a cookbook. I need to use this. Not there. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I need to keep that blank. Feel like... I mean, I normally don't do anything on Mondays. Crud. I really want to use this because it's so appropriate. Maybe here. Oh yeah, that is a good spot for it. Right here. I stressed over that for no reason. Okay. April showers bring May flowers. Do I want to give her... Let's do it here. Yeah, let's do it up here. And then... where can I put this friend? Well, I can put her here. And then the picnic basket here. And then I got 5 more friends. I'm not going to be doing any pictures this month. So that there. Where do I want to put this flower? Right, this row has nothing. Oops. So I'll put this flower here, and I'll put her down here. Two more heads, and I have really no room for them. I mean, I can have them having a conversation. And I can put her here. But what if... No, you know what? No, my Mondays are my Mondays. This is the year of no meeting on a Monday. Nope. I actually wrote a blog post. If you were to go to my personal website, julessherrod.com, I recently wrote a post about how this is the year of no. And you know what? This is my journal. So I'm going to skip ahead, and the first week, April, is going to be blue. So, hold on. I'm going to try and, I mean, I normally wouldn't do this now, but to do. Forward, 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 forward. Okay, so this week, what can I... Wait. No, that's record. So, edit media journal. Edit media. J video. And post. Figure out color scheme. I think, yeah, those are the two things. Oh, plan, plan social media schedule, and it's just a rough schedule, but that's a part of my monthly planning that I have not done yet, so I need to do that. So color this in. Those are the three things I want to get accomplished on my admin days. And then cookbook dev is going to go at 5 o'clock. I'm just roughly putting this in here so I know where I can put this if I have room. I do. But then that leaves a question. Oh, 4 things. I might be able to put the yellow one, so it's going to be blue, red, yellow. Okay, cookbook dev. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at 2200 is when my cookbook dev is going to be ending, and that's just enough room. Fantastic. Okay. So, yes, I am done with another Sticky Club sticker sheet. They're getting used up just like that, and I have a few minutes left to hop on over to my days and do some monthly setup in there. Oh, wait. Is it the 4th of April that Star Trek Discovery premieres? Yes. Oh, gotta put that in here with a big deadline so I don't forget. Star Trek Discovery. And 8. Maybe I should have put it one down, but I didn't. That looks pretty. That way when I plan my week this week, I know to put that in. Okay. So put this away, and now, yes, I think that is my monthly view done. And we have 10 minutes, 11 minutes, so I can get some of my days set up for the month. Still haven't figured out what my word for this month is going to be. What's my word for March? Replenish. That did not happen. I'm almost tempted. Okay, I need my tweezers. Almost tempted to copy, double up on my word for the month. I've never done that before. And it's not like I did anything wrong to still be not replenished, because, I mean, I cannot control my autoimmune disorder and the fact that I'm in a flare And the fact that it had to get worse before I started my new biologic. And so it's one of those things, like 2024 is all about saying yes to me and no to everyone else. And if I need another month to replenish, then I think it's okay to double up. I mean, and I need that mental reminder, because as I wrote my blog post, I always like if I have something in my journal that's like a meeting. Yeah, so in March, I actually, two meetings. I said, sorry, I have to pass. I'm not gonna be there. And I've never done that. Normally, if I'm not feeling well and I have a meeting, I just push through. Because it's a prior commitment. And my prior commitments are one of those things, like when I'm figuring out how I'm gonna spend my daily spoon allotment, like that's one of the things that gets prioritized. And in March, I prioritized the fact that I am not well. And I need to not be having meetings. Because peopling exhausts me. And when I'm already exhausted, I don't need to do something else to add to that exhaustion and make it worse for at least a week. So, I'm proud of myself. And, yeah, so maybe I'll just do replenish again. Or, that's another word for replenish. Something similar. Not rejuvenate, because that's like, that's something else, I think. At least in my head. Replenish and rejuvenation, are two different things. So I don't know. Did I? Yes, I did. This is taking so much longer than normal. My allergies. I don't know if it's just so. We've had no winter. We had a lot of record-breaking temperatures the past few weeks. We're already in fire season. Well underway. There's already open fire, like campfire bans, and it's usually okay. So here's the thing: in British Columbia, usually campfire bans are normal every single year, but they usually do not come into effect until August. Sometimes they'll come into effect in July. And we already have them in effect in 2 fire regions in British Columbia. That's how bad our drought has been, and that's how unseasonably warm it has been here. Canada is warming up like 1 degree warmer than the rest of the world. There's just something that's going on that's making us warm quicker. And as a result, like I have year-round allergies all the time, but anyways, my extra allergies are more extra, or extra-ish. Extra is not a word, and I'm not even gonna pretend it is. Oh, another thing I can tell you all about. So yeah, I subscribed to both Scentbird and Scentbox, are 2 out of the 4 self-care, hobby, year of me subscription boxes, and I'm going to start blogging about them. And one of the fragrances that I got from Scentbird called Cabin Retreat, it's nothing but woody smells, and it's the perfect scent. I just want to wear it all the time. I may actually buy it. I've never bought a fragrance before because I've never found a fragrance that I thought I want to wear this. And so what I'm doing, so my rule was I try 1 fragrance every 3 days. And I give a fragrance at least 3 days. Well, some of my fragrances I wear 4 days. just because of how it works out and how many fragrances I will have to sample over the year. Anyway, so I had this rule. I am going to sample a fragrance for at least 3 days before deciding if this fragrance is for me or not. Today was my first scent box fragrance, and it's not scent box's fault. I'm just, in case you want to check it out, because the scent is available on Scent Box and not on Scent Bird. And my Scent Box fragrance for today is called Pure Love. Montail, it's by. It's a house. And if you are of a certain age, you may remember the smell of strawberry shortcake dolls and the powdery smell that Cabbage Patch Kid dolls had in the 80s. This scent is marketed as a unisex scent. It is very much a mix of the 1980s powdery sweet strawberry shortcake doll mixed with Cabbage Patch Kids doll. And if you know those smells, you know those smells. The sillage, which is just a fancy word for how long a scent stays behind when the person wearing the scent leaves the room, is the trail. The sillage for this is 1,000 hours. It will not go away. It is horrible. It is sweet and powdery. I'm not a sweet and powdery dude. I like a lot of unisex scents. But I'm not sweet and powdery. It's not, and it's just so overwhelming. And I had another scent that was very minty, and it reminded me of scents that I normally would not. It was not for me, but I still wore it for the 3 days just to try it. And I think that might be interesting if I try to layer it with a different scent. It might work, but on its own, it's not for me. Anyways, this is the first scent, and my partner agrees that nope. This is one of those scents where you just automatically know. You do not need. I do not need to try it 3 times to figure out if it is for me or not. However, if you like powdery and sweet scents, then maybe Pure Love by Montail. I mean, that's how it's spelled. Montale. Maybe it's for you. So Cabin Retreat, though, that's by Memoir Archive. All week. It's been sitting in my... It's on sale. There's only like 14 bottles left in stock, and all week it's been sitting in my basket, and me deciding, do I buy it or not? Because it is a scent that I just want to wear all the time. I was even putting it on after my nightly shower, after I work out every night, because I love it. It's like the perfect scent for me. A lot of people find it too woodsy, but I grew up in the woods, so it is absolutely a jewel scent. Oh, and this, I mean, we'll look at the timing here. It's basically half past. So with that, thank you to everybody who tuned in, even all the lurkers. Don't be afraid to say hi and let me know what you're working on. Thanks to everybody who will be watching this on replay. You are amazing. Hopefully you can catch the show live one time and let me know what you're working on. I will be back unless I am too ill like I was last week, but in which case I will leave a message in the community tab. But barring any emergency or illness, I will be back next Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific. 9 p.m. British Daylight Time, because now that's happening in Europe, for doing this all over again for another hour and a half. And my camera just died, so hopefully you can still hear me for another hour and a half of this. I hope you all have a safe and fabulous week. Until next time, bye.